Shalom, shalom. This brother Kapaya Yak with a quick video. This video is about the earthquake, and it's about these here were two old women. This has had to been back in the early '90s when that TV show Cheaters came out, and this just shows that a lot of our older women, carry on that tradition of he's cheating. And, and these here was church women. It lets you know that our people during that time and still today have not understand and the Bible that a man can deal with multiple women. Even these old church going every Sunday, Wednesday night, Thursday night, women going to these churches trying to be holier than thou, wearing these big hats, still don't have the understanding, or if they did read it, they went straight over it because it's the jealousy of a woman. And Esau pushes that because Esau, he is the host, as you can see right in here. If you can see the little dot, I don't want to play it just yet, but Esau, he set the rules, for, he call it adultery when a man get with another woman. That's only if she have a man. But a man is all in the Bible that he can deal with other women. It's just Esau have destroyed our people. He had destroyed our people to believe that. Even some of the men go along with that. Oh, they're cheating. He cheating on my daughter. He cheating on my sister. See, but when you guys go out there and get another woman, you don't look at it as cheating. No, It's only cheating when you get caught, huh? Ain't that something? But even when you look in the animal world, the lion, and tigers, and everybody else have multiple partners. Even we call that hyenas. They have multiple partners getting with different females and making babies and stuff like that. That's what you call being fruitful, multiplying. But let me just go into the scripture right quick. I'm gonna read two, one in the Good News Bible here, and the first one gonna be in KJV. It says Ecclesiasticus. Let me just go to it. 26:6. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scornage of the tongue which communicative with all. When she get upset, that mouth is uncontrollable. She gonna cuss everybody from grandmom all the way down to your newborn baby, if it's not by her. And then again, she might even talk about her own child if it's by you because she's upset, especially if that child looks just like you, and then they're just the rage, the jealousy of a woman. Let's go here and read it in Sirach 26 and 6. It says, but a woman jealous of another woman cause heartache and grief. And when you see this video here, it's like most of it's an older, two older women, maybe like they might have been they early 50s, maybe. I'll say that. But this is, they old school women, so it wasn't, any fighting or cussing going on. It just, she was hurt. That's just what it was, heartache and grief. Her tongue lashed out at everyone. Now, these new school women, even some young women back in the 90s, they were acting a damn fool, upset because they didn't have the understanding of the Bible, So you're going to see in this video here, that these old school women, they handle it, pretty well. They didn't fight, they didn't cuss each other out or whatever. And the guy, the man, he was just being a man. He didn't cuss her out, didn't or anything. He pretty much had both women, under control pretty much. So let's go ahead and play this here.
They're in church together now. They're getting ready to let out. Ready?
See, I'm just gonna pause it right. Well, it's not pause, but I just want to talk about this Edomite right here. See, our women trust and believe, and I'm gonna play it back. Trust and believe this white man. You see how she was calm and collective, and he's gonna take care of her. He's gonna guide her through the situation. Oh, he wrong for dealing with another woman. See, that we call a destroyed mind. If this woman knew in the Bible, and one of my favorite two scriptures, and we're gonna go there. I'm gonna play this back over again. We're gonna go to Deuteronomy, so like 15. If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, and if the first son be hers that was hated, and it's going into other things, of the woman that she's jealous or she upset at him, or she's argumentative at him or whatever. They always getting into it or whatever. If he got a son by her first, meaning that his heritage, not heritage, but what's the word I'm looking for? It's right in here. Let me see. He have to his inherited his wealth, whatever he got. If anything happened to him, it would have to go to his firstborn son of the mother that hate him. He should not exempt the firstborn son of the wife that hate him because the wife hate him. You still got to give the inheritance, to the firstborn son. So that's what it's talking about, But yeah, you're gonna have jealous women. Yeah, jealous women then, but it's part of the law. It's part of the law that a man he can deal with multiple women. Esau he pushes so strong that a man he can't afford to have multiple wives because he lose out on everything. House, have his fortune or his inheritance. He coming out looking dirty at the end of the day. Because this man here, he has so much hate towards the Israelite man. He has the power to control our women. You just saw that video how she was all calm and she listened. Okay, Daddy, I'm gonna do this. So let's go to another one. 10. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her clothes, and her duty of marriage, he should not diminish. And check this out right here, going to 11. Now, it says here, and if he do not these three unto her, then shall she go out free without money. Esau, he do the opposite. Like I said, he's the sword in the earth. He's the God in the earth, right? And but he's not we know our power, but he pushing that power or wanting to be a God in the earth, that he would do the opposite of what the Bible says. That's why our women and men are so crisscrossed in the mind, destroyed for lack of knowledge. I'm going to read it also. Because if these women knew that a man could have multiple women or whatever, they would look at that white man, or the host of the show, Cheaters, get away from me because you ain't right in your spirit. You wrong. You the devil. They would have said that. They said, no, that man, he can have multiple women, and plus it's a benefit to a lot of women. You got three, four, five women in the house or whatever, and they all working together, you ain't got to cook every day. You got 4 or 5 women in the house, you ain't got to pay bills like you paying bills by yourself struggling. You get what I'm saying? That money could be put up in a safe somewhere. A safe there at your home somewhere. Bolted down on the floor in the ground somewhere. You can still have an account, but have the biggest of your money at home, so that you ain't gotta run to the bank when they act the fool and say, well, bank is we got to look over something before you can get no, but anyway, it's a beneficiary to a lot of women. You have kids. Let's say you have 2 women and there's 5 of y'all, and it just 2 of y'all just got a newborn or a toddler or whatever. Well, you got 3 other women that can help you, assist you with taking care of the kid while you rest. And especially if the child have a issue, that's extra work right there. So you got 3 other women, which equals 6 eyes, 6 ears, 3 brains, 3 bodies that can assist you. Assist the other 2 that got babies. The other 2 women that got babies. So that's 5 women right there. That's a benefit for you. If you don't feel like cooking, I don't know what we're going to eat today, then somebody probably attitude, well, I feel like I want to eat this here. Then they go in there and cook it. If you don't feel like cooking, you just sit down and, do something else. You got 5 women. You keep the house clean, as they say in the past, clean as a whistle. You listen. The only thing that y'all will be cleaning up behind it'll be your husband. Now, don't get me wrong. Me myself, I love to clean up. I mean, that's just me. Whenever I get through eating my plate, normally most of the time I clean up behind myself. I will go wash my plate and put it up, and then I go upstairs, whatever, go in the den or the living room, whatever, watch TV, and I ain't got to worry about washing no plate. It's already done. That's just me. I don't need no woman, to clean my house up. That's just me. But if I got 5 women, you best believe somebody gonna clean up. They're gonna clean up behind me if I choose not to wash a plate or whatever. But I wouldn't have that responsibility. There's 5 of y'all there. Even if y'all working, still, you got your chores. Just like I got my chores. I work, I provide, I provide protection. I'm doing the work of the Lord. And that's our protection. Yahweh Bashim Our Shine. And if you have anything else for protection, then so be it. But don't count on that as your power. Your power is your full protection. But let me go back. I don't want to jump off subject. So did I read this? No. I probably did read it. I just don't remember. Well, yes. Let me read it over anyway. So Sirach 26:6. But a woman jealous of another woman cause heartache and grief. Her tongue lash out at everyone. See, now don't get me wrong. During the time of Jacob, when he had those 2 wives, and then his 2 wives brought him 2 more wives. That's that we call multiplying. Adding women. To what? To make more children. He said, "Be fruitful and multiply." And all 4 of those women knew who the father was. And it wasn't. I mean, there probably was some competition and a little bit of pushing and shoving or whatever, because they wanted that man. They wanted his seed. Now these days, women get upset. No, this mine's only. Well, how is this going to be? It's more women than there's men. I always say this. If there was, I'm going to shorten it down. Let's say there was 100 women and 20 men. So you still gonna have that jealousy of another woman? Don't want your man dealing with another woman? Guess what? Those women gonna come whoop your ass. It's one woman, and listen, let me tell you this here. All 20 of those women gonna get their ass whooped. Because if it's 20 men and you want 20 men to think like you and have just, just one woman apiece, or there's 20 women, 20 men, right? And and there's 80 women sitting out there waiting. You think they're gonna sit back and just scissor themselves? No, a lot of women don't like that shit. And they're gonna come after those men. And you women that that think that a man should be with one man, listen, you're gonna be in a world of trouble. You're gonna be in a world of trouble. So you gotta let that go. The women come down and shoot, you get 5, 10 women want that man. You gonna have to move over to the side or take a ass whooping. And one man, can only whoop so many women, shit. Hell, if it's 20 women coming after you, hell, as a man, hell, you might have to take off running. Shit, you can't whoop no 20 women. Not all at once. Especially if they come with something in their hands. But anyway, let me finish this video.
What up? It's
Shalakia went straight to the next video, but check this out. I just had to go in on Esau for a second.
They're in church together now. They're getting ready to let out. Ready? Yes.
Oh my God, there's your girlfriend. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm coming out.
So you've been telling me you've been going to church every single way. It's always a friend. She always goes to
How
the
you
friend.
doing today?
She don't have anything to do with it. No, I ain't know how you doing today. What are you doing today?
We've been seeing you.
Yes.
So we have.
Oh my. Okay, well then.
Okay, I'm gonna see you later. I have to get off this.
Okay, I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later, baby. But he ain't been honest and telling the truth. He done lied to me and he done lied to her.
Oh man, Jake.
No, yeah.
You didn't think we were gonna go away, did you?
Yeah, I thought you guys was gone, man.
What is that? You just come from church and drinking beer?
Yeah, you made me upset, so I had to
But
get
you ain't
something to
supposed to
settle my
drink-
nerves.
drink beer.
I ain't drinking. Yeah, but you can get you a soda.
Can you buy me a soda?
You can.
I'm really sorry that we had to meet under these
I'm
circumstances.
sorry to come out like this, babe. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I
or
get
nothing.
it. Well,
I really would like to talk to you later at the house.
what about you?
We can go to dinner.
We all meet.
All three of us will go to
Okay.
dinner. We'll
We
sit
can
down
sit
and talk
about
about
it.
it. I'm not mad at you.
I ain't did you no wrong. Just got to get strong and get into my Bible, just read and just pray. Because, man, Jesus is the one.
They're in church together now.
Well, number one, that Jesus is not the one. They're what you have been told as a child from your grandma, from your mother, from your grandpa, from your grandfather, and everybody else that's in that church. See, a lot of our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And I said I was going to get to that, and let's go ahead and get at it. Well, that ain't what I want, but I'll read it anyway. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. That woman, she don't know Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah. She don't know the name. She got the image of white Jesus in her mind. They are Scottish children, stupid. They have none understanding. Because if she had understanding of the Bible, and both women, like, they've been going to church every Sunday ever since they were newborn babies. And yet they still have not covered those chapters in Genesis 30 with Jacob and Rachel and Leah and the two handmaids that gave Jacob, the two women that his wife gave Jacob. They read over that. They claim they read the whole Bible, but they read over that right along with Exodus 21 and 10 and Deuteronomy 21 and 15. They look straight over that. and many other scriptures also that they look over. Let's go over a few of them right quick. Shalaki, here's one, another one right here. And Rahama loved Maachah, the daughter of Absalom, above all his wives. There you go. He loved Maachah, the daughter of Absalom, above all his wives, and his concubine. Those are lesser wives. But check this out. For he took 18 wives and 80 concubines. So 80, there's 60 women that he took on. And begot 28 sons and 80 daughters, meaning he begot 60 daughters. So the Heavenly Father set it up that there will be more women on the face of the earth than there is men to keep the population going, right? That we call being fruitful and multiplying, and that's what Ramah was doing. But his favorite woman out of all the wives, out of all the concubines, was Mahar. So it says here 22, and Ramah made Abijah, the son of Mahar, the chief, to be ruler among his brethren, for he thought to make him king. So the woman that he loved more than any other woman, they had a son together. And hold on, let me see that. I don't know if they had a son together or not. I don't think so. So Shalaki for that. And Ramah made Abijah, the son of Maachah, the chief, to be ruler among his brethren, for he thought to make him king. 23. And he dealt wisely and dispersed of all his children. He had a bunch of children throughout all the countries of Judah and Benjamin. You had some older children, you had some, middle, you had some younger children. So he had older and younger children, even babies, unto every fenced city, and he gave them victual, meaning, it's food. He gave them food. He took care of them in abundance, and he desired many wives. And, he wasn't wicked for that. Even King David, when he went off and dealt with another woman, had the man to go out to be put on the first line of defense to be killed, because he knew that he was going to get killed, so that he can take his woman. But the Heavenly Father told him, hell, if you desire multiple women or a woman like her, he could have set it up and gave you a woman even beautiful than the woman that he lust over for. See, can I find that right quick? Give me 1 second. Well, you can read this here. 1 Kings 11, verse 3. This King Solomon, and he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wife turned away his heart. And that's when he got old. That's when, he started falling in love with these women, with not just the woman alone. He started falling in love with the women God. That right there wasn't what King Solomon's big mistake was. He fell in love with their gods. And you can read it right down here from 4 on down. But we're going to go through here because I took some screenshots of a video that... I forgot the man name, out of Chicago. His picture right there below. And he was going in about, multiple wives and stuff like that. So I'm just going to run through this here. 2 Samuel 5 and 13. And David took him more concubines and wives out of Jerusalem after he was coming from Hebron. And there was yet sons and daughter born to David. So, like I said, I'm just running through this here. 1 Samuel 11 and let's see, talking about this man. I can't pronounce his name, but his name too long. It's right here in 1 Samuel 11. You just read 11, 1 and 2. You know, he had 2 wives. I'm trying to find where. And Gideon had 60 wives. Hold on, Slaki. And Gideon had 70 sons, 60 and 10 sons of his body begotten, for he had many wives. You know, he had concubines too. I'm trying to get to this Genesis. I just got through talking about Rachel and Leah with Jacob. Let's see. Samuel, that's one there. Come on, where you at? Yeah, this is 2 Samuel 12 and 8. And I gave thee thy master house and thy master wife unto thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Jerusalem and of Judah. And if that have been too little, I would moreover have given unto thee such and such things. You know, because, you know, King David went off, you know, and like I said, you know, he put what you see here in verse 9. You can read verse 9. Hattie, there was he was a heathen, but he had a fine wife, and David wanted that woman, you know. So, you know, he brought sin upon himself for that. You know, the Heavenly Father spared his life, could have went on and killed him for that, but he didn't. But Shalakia, I don't want to make this here too long. So let's go back to where I was. I just read Jeremiah 4 and 22. What is it? Is it Hosea? Yeah, Hosea 4 and 6, what I was trying to get at from the beginning. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy people, I will also forget thy children. So our people destroyed for lack of knowledge, because you see in this.
What up? It's your guy.
Here in church. In this video here, it said this how good church folks handle a cheating situation. No, that's not, because now these days, you know, back in the day, women, you know, handled it a whole lot better because they knew it. They grew up in a house where there was 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever women in the house, and they understood it. It's just due to slavery and the crisscross message that Esau have given our men and women and child, their ways. That's why you hear women going and chasing men out in public, fighting the other woman and fighting the man in public, acting a damn fool in public, screaming in public, you know, throwing stuff in public, hitting on the man, because Esau have given the woman that power to enhance her rage. I'm sure a lot of women back in the past felt some kind of way. Women are just emotional, but they understood that this here was right. Women still gonna get a little bit just behind that, especially if the husband's showing a little bit more attention to the other woman. She gonna feel some kind of way. That's just the way it is. That's the nature. But she got over it. She was taken care of. She still had babies by this man. So, eventually, the women became good friends, like sisters or whatever. And there you go. But now these days, you have women doing what she did, want to confront the man. That's off. And the man, he don't have the power that he once had during that time. Because if he wanted to, he could have went on and said, listen, he could have grabbed her, threw her ass in the backseat of the car and took off. But if he had done that, the police been behind him. He'd been put to jail. So now he got to keep his composure. Everything is off track. Like I said, I'm not pushing, you beating up on your woman. But back in the day, a woman got in line. The man had a right to get her back in line. Women didn't have the power that they have right now. And you women that's holding on to the power and saying that, well, back in the day, those women was off, or, the men of those times, any time was wrong, and this time is right. You holding on to Esau nutsacks. You love Esau. And what Esau have did to your people over here, coming, being put on them ships, and you as women, a lot of you was pregnant on them ships. A lot of you was on your cycles. A lot of you got sick, threw up, and all types of waste and stuff was all over your body from head to toe. They beat you. They grape you. They did all that to you, but you want to hold on to the love that he have given you now, because he give you a little power. Now you love this man, and you think this man right. No, he's the opposite of what the Bible tells us to be. Man supposed to be over woman, not woman over man. A man can have multiple wives, not and not having to sneak around and then get caught and then lose all his possession, or get looked at as this bad man. He's a cheater. And right at the end, you hear this woman saying, man gonna be man or something. Let me just fast forward to that, and I'm gonna end it. Because she hurt and she in the feeling she don't have no understanding. Hold on, let me go back to it.
I ain't that good. Just got to get strong and get into my Bible, just read and just pray. Because, man, Jesus is the one.
See, and that's where you get women, they want to disrespect the man, but hop over the man and to deal with, with so-called Jesus. Listen, if you got a man, you with him for life. That man can have multiple women, but you just have been taught wrong. That's why you going through what you're going through. And if you have, let's say that man got back with that woman, or he dealing with both women or whatever, and you not respecting him, you not honoring him or whatever, no, I'm not going to respect you. I'm not going to honor you. I'm going to honor, as she say, Jesus. You can't, as the prophet, from Chicago, he always say, I can't think of his name. I think it's Ariar. Not Ariar. It sounds like that, but I can't call his name out. But he said, you can't leapfrog over your man to get to Yahushua. No, you can't. If the Heavenly Father gave us the power to block your prayer, what makes you think that you can just disrespect us and just go over our head? No, we are your head. So I'm going to end it right there. I did say I was going to make it short, but, I got into the spirit, and I just had to go on with this here. But, yes, men can have multiple women. Y'all just have to realize that. And guess what? Jacob Trouble is knocking at the door. You're going to see how important dealing with a man during that time, and he going to have multiple women, and it's going to be so much violence, so much chaos, so much death, so much fear in this earth. You ain't going to give two fucks about him having 20, 30 women. You're going to jump your ass right in that circuit, and you're going to deal with it. Shalom.